My Hero Academia, Season 7, Episode 2, Specter, the darkest episode yet of My Hero, and honestly, one of the best. All right, guys, Brent here back for Geek. We cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, and more. This time, My Hero Academia, Season 7, Episode 2, Specter. And I gotta say, my star, Kathleen Bates, a heck of a hero. She embraced everything that All Might stood for, all of his ideologies, all of his beliefs, all of his heart, all of his best characteristics, embodied it into one, and was willing to pay that ultimate price for being able to go on here and take on Shigaraki. This episode really showcased where Shigaraki falls in terms of the hierarchy, or in just in terms in general of how much power he brings and how much power he wields to the table. He's a villain unlike any other, and with the amount of quirks that he has without, New Order being as powerful as what it was, there's absolutely no way that anyone would have been able to stand up to him now or in the future. Kathleen's sacrifice is something that's going to help propel our Japanese heroes forward, even though now that Kathleen is gone, the rest of the world is left cowering in fear. It's sort of funny how, if the world came together, how much easier it would be to stop someone like Shigaraki, but because the world decides to cower and hold on to its assets within the world of My Hero Academia, we're ultimately left with Japan having to fight and fend for itself now that America was giving it its absolute best shot, albeit, from someone who defied all rules, logic, and order because, that's it's an American hero. It's patriotism 101, baby. I know what my orders are. I just don't care. I want to do the right thing for everyone and everything. My hero paid the ultimate sacrifice. Why can't I? And so Kathleen decides, A, let's try this laser plan. If this doesn't work, if that one does not work, we're going to go with step B, which is going to use my quirk, New Order. I'm going to ensure that Tomura is never able to steal another power out there. Shigaraki is going to have to go through literal hell. And I got to say, some of the animation in this episode was easily the darkest we've seen thus far. My Hero Academia is going through its transitionary phase where it was something where it was perceived as like the Marvel of animes. It was baby faced, it was light, it was funny, it was talking about jokes and anger, and now we're covering everything deep from psychological trauma to childhood abuse to now we're covering Shigaraki, who's literally a walking, talking zombie, and his arm is literally separating from itself, and you can see the tendons and the blood and the sinew on the inside of it. And as everything is just ripping apart, he's going and struggling to try and find someone who can take on the new order because his body is literally disintegrating because of the extent he's experimenting on to make himself as strong as he has been now is becoming his biggest Achilles heel. The stronger you are, sometimes the harder you fall. Shigaraki literally was very, very overconfident in that he could just grab Kathleen and that would be it. But at the same time, greed is what greed is. It'll always lead to your downfall when the only thing you want in life is more, 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 and more. So now we have to figure out ultimately Japan's next strategy because they have basically sidelined Shigaraki for a week. How will Class 1A respond? Who will they send out here? Will Best Genius, Hawks, and Endeavor actually do something at some point in time? I truly hope so because while they're considered the best heroes Japan has to offer, they've done a whole lot of nothing, period, for this series, like as a whole. And I really wouldn't even consider Endeavor a hero within any normal regards. That being said, I would consider anyone who hits the lovely subscribe button a hero in my mind, bottom right corner icon of our logo, or the red box below if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Got tons more amazing content for you guys viewers. This episode's fight was fantastic. We're going into some darker elements with tons more great things right around the corner. My boy Will has Kaiju number 8 covered for you guys in the morning, and we'll have a live stream for you on Sunday for Demon Slayer. Happy early Mother's Day from me. to you on behalf of the Geek Variants. Have a good one, guys.